Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit matchup to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Yogsonik Dynamics.
Okay, we're in. Thanks, Blip.
Join us, Sylvia Rivera, played by Tisha. Nitz with his buddy Blip, played by Nico Rodriguez. Don't fall for Yogsonik.
Hey, we're kind of short on time, so just do the script.
Okay. Z.OUS, played by Richard Collins. And Game Master, Adam Culbertson. From Creative Typo Entertainment, you're jacked into Dread Tech Incorporated.
All right, so y'all walk in. She flips on the lights, locks the door, and she's like, "Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna come clean with you. Like, I called my friends. We were gonna collect the bounty on you, but whatever just happened out there, I'm more curious about that now. I can't say that my friends will be, but." That's probably going to disappear. If you're right, Yogsonik has something to do with that, the evidence is going to disappear. So whatever y'all collected, that's the only evidence that's going to exist.
I got a spoon. But Whoopsie has it over there.
Yeah, and I'm sure you would have tried to collect the bounty and everything, but,
What bounty are you talking about? I readjust my hat on my head. I don't know what you mean there's a bounty for you to collect.
Yeah, you're that drone pilot, or the drone, whatever you are. Nitz,
Mechanic?
right? Yeah, mechanic.
Aurora?
Yeah. you're Nitz, right?
Yeah, this hat is not lucky.
This is experiment Z.OUS ! Right?
Yes, pronounced Z.OUS, okay?
Okay, Z.OUS. And I imagine you're not an old man. And you're probably Sylvia. I've watched your stream. And I heard you talking back there, so that also got my attention.
Get off my lawn. Okay, fine. You know what? You're right. I am Sylvia Rivera. You do know me. I am very famous for streaming. Good job. You caught us. Here's your prize. And she hands Aurora one of the screamers. It's 100 credits. Don't spend it, all in one place. But it's for you.
500.
500.
It's 500 credits.
Oh,
yeah.
It's 500 credits. I'm sorry. The 100 credits are for my, maybe people who are less deserving than you. You deserve the 500 credit one. So here's 500 credits. Don't spend it all in one place. Thank you for not turning us in. Let's work this mystery together and take down Yogsonik.
All right, so she grabs the cred stick from you and walks over. There's like, it looks like a little hideout area. There's a couch, some chairs. There's a makeshift coffee table, but there is like some monitors all around that are off. She tosses the cred stick on the table and kicks her boots off and puts them up. Sits down in a chair and puts her feet up on the table. So I'm debating on what to do next. 500 credits isn't 50 million credits, but what? Were you gonna say something?
I was just gonna ask, are we cool? Should we leave before your friends get here? I mean, we can just go, It's not a big deal. Or like we can work together even, like Sylvia said. But if your friends are going to be a problem, maybe we should figure this out before they get back.
Yeah, they're not going to come here. This is my place actually. They don't know about it.
Oh. Okay, cool. Never mind then. As you were.
So, do you need anything to study that? Do you got to go somewhere for whatever that pus stuff is?
I can do an initial diagnostics with my friend here, and I'll put the sample into one of the vials and put it into Blip to start an analysis on it.
Sylvia is just going to come around, still looking like Christopher Street with their cane, and go to like knock on Nitz with their cane, and right before they hit Nitz with their cane, they transform back into Sylvia and say, "You never did say thank you for gathering that specimen and the spoon for you."
I load it into Blip and I'm like, you know what? I didn't. That was very rude of me. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'll take a step away.
Even those of us with all of these other talents and skills that help the team still do the nerd's work. And no thanks.
Man. Do you have any more of that oatmeal?
I do. And she takes a spoon.
I'm really
she
hungry.
takes the other spoon and starts scraping it off of Z.OUS and hands it to Nitz.
So,
Oh God.
It's got like a few stray hairs in it.
Apparently,
They're
my
very coarse hair.
apparently my disguise for Z.OUS did not work. I'm sorry, Z.OUS.
Yeah, it's okay. I thought it was pretty good.
But I do have. Would you like some more? I do have a large oatmeal. If you need to stay up doing your, research stuff.
well, I mean, I figured if we're in here, it's going to take, 5 or 10 minutes to run this sample, and I could eat that oatmeal while we wait.
It's big. It's a large cup of oatmeal. If you can, I mean, there's
It's
a lot of
still
oatmeal
warm.
in 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know if you've ever eaten oatmeal before, but here you go. She gives him the large oatmeal cup.
Okay.
All right. That's what I'll do while this is running diagnostics. Stand awkwardly to the side doing my nerd stuff.
And Aurora's just like, you three are weird.
I'm sorry, did you want some oatmeal as well?
No?
Okay.
You just carry around oatmeal?
Not on purpose.
Oh. That makes sense. Do you need something to drink?
Do you have any oat milk?
I ran out this morning.
What about some coffee? I mean, that stuff was pretty good.
Yeah, I got coffee, yeah. I'll go put on a pot. She's just like, what the fuck? As she's walking away.
In the meanwhile, Z.OUS will just be kind of tinkering around with his guns.
Okay. Aurora comes back. It's like a portable like coffee maker. She comes out with a pot and it's making coffee. It's futuristic. She has a couple big towels and a couple robes, and she's just like, y'all probably want to like, because Nitz, you don't have anything on you. You had stuff on your boots, or on your shoes, but the other two are just covered in like starting to dry blood and stuff. And she's just like, here's some towels and some robes. I can throw your clothes in the Insta wash, but there is a shower. Just please clean up the blood.
I take my shoes off, set them next to the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sylvia will take the robe and go shower.
Okay.
Z.OUS, ever the gentleman, will wait.
Yeah. While Sylvia's showering, Nitz, the results finish, and Blip gives you the information, feeds it over to your wrist, and you're looking at it, and you are seeing similarities in the, I guess the chemical makeup of what's going on. What you know of like mutating people into oozes and slimes and stuff like that, you notice the similarity between the two, and you see the similarity. The difference that you see is that this combination of it's at a genetic level and not just a like it was just applied, like it's built into the DNA.
Okay, so it's like it's remapping their genes and not mutating their existing body.
Yes. Okay. It's like they were born that way.
Are there any connections to, like with the mouths and stuff that were on this creature, are there any connections to the Zoog DNA? Like, was that part of what they were pulling from Z.OUS, or is that different?
Yeah, I guess you would be able to. It would be in the Blips database or whatever. Yeah, you do notice that there's a combination of some Zoog DNA as well, but it looks like there's a bunch of things that's all like spliced together.
So I'll kick it over to the other two's agents and I'll say, it looks like there is definitely a connection to Yogsonik's gene manipulation going on here. From what I can tell, they're really upping their game for these mutations, away from just oozes to some other kind of entity.
Did you just watch my live video? Is that where you got your information from?
I guess I'm confirming it.
Scientifically.
So useful. Great. Good job. And she pats him on the head.
Thanks. I'll just take it. I'll take the compliment. Dripping with sarcasm.
Yeah, I think that right now Sylvia's not seeing the purpose in that because she already told the world that that's exactly what was happening. That Yogsonik was, doing that. So him just coming up with his nerd stuff and saying, yeah, hey, guess what? Yogsonik was doing that. And she's like, I literally just said that right before I got in the shower to thousands of people.
It was all conspiracy level, like, kind of accusations and then confirmed.
I fact checked it and she's like, nerd.
Yeah. Tell you what, Nits, let's maybe some of the people who in the world who might happen to see my videos, maybe they'll appreciate you and your confirmation more than I do. And she turns her phone on and just starts recording, not live. Okay, tell the world what you found.
Okay, and I'll just tell her, I'll read off the scientific jargon that I can put together from this level of testing.
Okay. So Sylvia takes it back and she says, well, okay, sign off. I'll do something to it later to make it more viewable. So what are we doing now? Do we need to talk to this Aurora lady more? What does she know? Why is she interested in Yogsonik? Is she on our side? Like, what are we doing at this point? Are we taking a rest? Are we just chilling? We still did we get the information we wanted?
I don't know. Blip got a bunch of the information. He said we were good to go, but I haven't had a chance to go filter through it yet.
I gotcha, because you were too busy just making sure that I was right about what I was saying already. And then I was.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Understood.
Well, I think I better go get in the shower because I don't want a host to get mad at us now.
Fair enough. Oat milk is good for your skin. So I bet your tendrils are going to feel nice and soft.
The tendrils just kind of like wiggle around.
Aurora.
Coffee's ready.
Yeah. Thanks for this coffee. No sugar, please. Thanks.
Yeah. What's up?
So, what's your beef with Yogsonik? Like, why would you decide to help us instead of turn us in? Not that I think that it's a bad decision. I just am curious why you would go down that path.
I mean, they're always busting some of the girls, locking them up. I don't know. Some of the girls been missing recently. I believe that Yogsonik has something to do with it. And like as you started talking to her, she was hiding from like getting recorded. Like she didn't want to be in the recording.
So, do we know stuff about Ruby Razor's gang?
They are cybernetically modified with claws, and yeah, some of them are upgraded more than that. But their kind of like signature thing is they have cyber claws in their fingers.
Cool.
That's cool.
Like retractable claws, like
Yeah.
they go in and out.
Yeah, like out of the tips of their fingers.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your friends that have gone missing, but yeah, I mean, if you'd like to help us, or we can somehow partner up on this, then we'd be happy to have you on our side.
Yogsonik Dynamics has interrupted this feed to provide you with your daily dose of capitalism from our sponsors.
Hey, you! Is your old agent making you look 3 months out of style? Introducing Dominus Omega by Yogsonik. Now with 1 extra pixel. Pixel sold separately.
After the mysterious death of his father, Vartan returns home to uncover the truth with the help of his newfound friends, Baya and Ovik. But his hometown of Eterno may have something even more sinister in store for them. Join us for their journey into the untold at etherealembracepodcast.com or anywhere you listen to podcasts by searching for Ethereal Embrace.
Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Hey guys, it is Ryan. I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I'm a bit of a fun fanatic when I can. I like to work, but I like fun too. It's a thing. And now the truth is out there. I can tell you about my favorite place to have fun. Chumba Casino. They have hundreds of social casino style games to choose from with new games released each week. You can play for free anytime, anywhere. And each day brings a new chance to collect daily bonuses. So join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Yogsonik Dynamics appreciates your mandatory attention. Now back to your regularly scheduled broadcast.
Well, I'd have to make arrangements, but I believe I'd have to take you to Ruby. But I think some of the girls would want to take you in and collect the bounty, because not everybody's believing what I'm believing, but I think Ruby is smart enough to know that something's going on. So let me talk to her, and I'll arrange a meeting with her.
You did see that I saved that tabaxi in the street, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Hold on. Me and Nitz saved her, dragged her out of the street.
Did you not see me lay my hand on her and save her life?
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you did. I thought she just woke up. Yeah, so I guess it was a group effort.
You are... That's correct. Group effort. Yeah. Everybody's useful here. Glad that we can all show our strengths. And I did cure her of something.
I believe you.
Oh,
I believe you. I was just telling you that I just saw her wake up after we drug her out of the street. I didn't know what you did.
Yeah. I did talk to her a little bit. So those guys have mouths on their arms.
Yeah, I saw them. It was very disturbing.
Yeah, but we're going to work together, and just like we saved this tabaxi in the street, we're going to take down Yogsonik. Just tell that to Ruby.
I can promise you that I can get you in safely to have an audience with Ruby.
Okay. I mean,
but
worst case scenario.
I'm going to have to talk to her.
Worst case scenario, right? Well, actually, let me confer with the other two real quick.
Okay, yeah.
About this time, you hear the shower shut off and start hearing hair dryers.
Multiple hair dryers.
Yeah, multiple hair dryers.
Yes, well, once Z.OUS is out of the shower and, cleaned up, we'll confer and see what we do from here. I guess for now I'll just take a coffee.
All right, yeah. And she pours you a coffee and pours herself a coffee. She already poured one for Nitz with no sugar.
Like a couple of minutes later, Z.OUS will come out. His hair all floofed out.
She's like, yeah, just throw your clothes in the Insta wash. It'll take, a minute? It's kind of on the fritz recently, so it takes a little longer.
Yeah, all right to put metal in there?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Hey, by the way, you got some nice smelling stuff there in the shower.
Yeah. It's my favorite smell.
Yeah, you might need a little more though. You're running a little low.
Yeah, I figured. Thank you for letting me know.
Hey, how about some of that coffee, huh?
She pours you a cup, and she's here you go.
Okay.
And he'll go ahead and try and drink it.
It's hot.
Geez, every time.
Wait, yeah, and Sylvia pours some cool water into it for Z.OUS and says, okay, you guys, come here. Okay, so what are we thinking about this meeting with the Ruby from Ruby's Razors?
Well, I don't know what'll that do for us?
Well, it could put a possibly powerful ally with multiple connections on our side, or it could put a powerful enemy against us as we fight to uncover the atrocities of Yogsonik and show them to the public. Nitz?
I am inclined to at least see what Ruby has to offer. I mean, they're pretty well teched out gang here, and they might have some good intel for us, or at least be able to bring in some firepower when we need it.
Okay. Worst case scenario, we just repeat Yogsonik escape.
I turn into a flying snake and get shot in the back?
No, Yogsonik escape.
Yeah.
Bounty hunter escape.
Yeah.
She pulls out a notebook with like a bunch of X's and O's on it and expects you to understand what it means. These are all the plays that we've done so far.
Well, as long as I'm allowed to keep my guns with me when we meet her, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, and your very strong leg muscles. Those are important.
In case you have to jump out of a window again?
Nitz, Yogsonik escape. Are you just, you don't listen? Do you not remember? Yogsonik escape. What happened? Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're good. Okay. So, who wants to talk to Aurora? And tell her we're game.
You're the talky one, to be quite honest.
If I must. Okay. Aurora.
Yes.
We will meet your Ruby. You promise us safe passage to her, yeah?
Yeah. I can promise that.
Okay, shall we rest here and then head that way?
Oh, your clothes are ready. Yeah, I wouldn't stick here. Some of the girls are coming over tonight. I don't want them knowing about any of this right now until Ruby makes it public amongst us. How about this? She's like, can I see one of your agents?
Sure, I'll let you use mine.
Do you just hold out your wrist?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good point.
She's like, that's really cool looking, and she pulls up the maps, finds a spot in the city, and she's like, meet me in this parking garage, and she puts a little blip on the map.
I like to think that by little blip, like his like agent is designed with like the marker looking like blip.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yes.
It's yeah. There's a little blip. I don't know if you noticed, but blip has got like new features with your power glove.
Yeah.
Or she puts a blip there, and she's like, meet me at this parking garage. Let's say midnight tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
That'll give me enough time
good.
to talk to Ruby, and I could make it back down and meet you there. And you notice it's definitely in the Ruby's Razors territory.
Do we know who their enemies are? Like what they look like?
They are enemies with the Phantoms. They are at war with the Phantoms. And y'all had a run-in with the Phantoms already.
Yeah, the motorcycle gang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's useful knowledge.
Cool.
Indeed.
So we need to leave.
Yeah, so you're able to change back into your clothes, and they are washed. Your garbage armor is washed. It's probably the shiniest it's ever been.
Probably.
Your garbage clothes, because it's not armor.
It's kind of like loosely armor.
Mm-hmm. It's like leather and metal.
Yeah, it's like scraps, like here and there.
Yeah,
not like a full suit of armor. Or
no.
Well, how do we plan on getting back to that parking garage in the dragon van?
Yeah, let me check something. And she digs down in a cushion, and she's like, oh, here it is. And she pulls out a remote and starts turning on the TVs or the monitors. One of them is just it's TV, and there's just like cartoons playing. And the other monitors are cameras that she's placed around the building, and she's like, it looks like
Medics evacuating area. Please move aside to avoid any further injuries.
The medics are wrapping up now.
If you are deemed an emergency, please proceed to the nearest clinic.
And
have a Yogsonik day.
Yeah, law enforcement's gone.
Intro and outro music by Nico Rodriguez. Head on over to dreadtechinc.com for everything on the show and other creative typo productions.
They found us. Dump the connection, Blip.
Yogsonik Dynamics apologizes for the unscheduled interruption. Remain calm as we locate the nearest re-education facility. You may proceed, user 8342167. Have a Yogsonik day.
Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this basketball season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of stats, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and injury insurance on your picks are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million players who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit matchup to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Jeudy was boring.
Hello.
Then Jeudy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Jeudy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.